Right, in this video I want to talk about adding a secondary touch tracker 16 to your system if it supports it. What I've got set up here right now is a standard multiplexer, a main monitor, and one touch tracker. I've also got a call monitor hooked up. As it is right now, with the primary touch tracker, I can control the main monitor display, so change the split screen, call up full camera video, PTZ functions. By adding a second touch tracker to the system, I can control what video is called up on the call monitor along with any PTZ functions for that camera. So adding a second touch tracker to the system is pretty identical to installing the primary, and if you're not too familiar with that, you can check out the other video I made and kind of familiarize yourself with how to do that. So much like the first video, if you're using the black touch tracker, it's the same connections as the white ones. I'm kind of going old school here with the white ones. So you're going to need pretty much the same items as the primary touch tracker install, and that's a 24 volt AC power supply and another EIM. Should have the 5-pin terminal block on it, and you're going to need another RJ45 cable, and of course the second touch tracker. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is look at your primary EIM. Open the cover and look for the 3 pins that have the jumper on it. And you're going to want to set that to 2 and 3 is unterminated. Then you're going to want to open up your secondary EIM. Find those pins and set the jumper to 1 and 2. You want that to be terminated. Now your primary EIM is going to have your Sensornet line running out to your camera or your J-box already. And you're going to have to add another cable using those same Sensornet terminals and run that into the same outer terminals in your secondary EIM. So you're going to end up with just a little cable like this connecting the two together. And again, on the terminal block, your Sensornet connections are going to be the outer 2. And the center 3 are for your 24 volt AC. And that's that right there. Run the power into your EIM. And once you get the power hooked up and your Sensornet cables hooked up, you're going to need to plug in your RJ45 cable. And that will power the touch tracker up. There's no connection to the DB9 port on the secondary EIM. Now once your secondary touch tracker powers up, you're going to want to go into the menu and find the toggle primary second option. Now you want to make sure this says secondary unit. If it says primary, you just use the next button to change it. You're going to hit menu, and if it was originally set up as the primary unit, it's going to power down and reboot. And once you've got it powered up, you're ready to use it. Now that'll control whatever PTZ camera you have called up here. And you can operate the cameras independently at the same time. If I'm using a camera on the primary touch tracker, like camera 1 here, and I try and call that up on the secondary touch tracker, when I go to use it, I'm going to get a message that says camera in use, and it won't let me use it. And eventually, when I change to a different camera on the primary, this one will free up. So that's pretty much the simplified way of hooking up a secondary touch tracker. If you've got any questions or anything, go ahead and drop them in the comments section and I'll do my best to answer them. So thanks for watching.